if you were setting out to build a new home, one of the very first things, and in my opinion one of the most important things that you would do, is to firstly construct a solid blueprint. Meaning a clear picture and vision and plan and map for how everything is going to fit together to create and build that real sustainable entity. From there you would look at building a solid foundation, because without these two things, everything that you would want to do after that would be really hindered and really undermined, meaning the results that you could manifest and the things that you would create would really not be that sustainable or solid or really produce that great of results. And if you were to build this house, you don't just go out and say, well, let's build a house. Let me just go and get some tools, get some raw materials, let's hire a crew, let's get this thing going. No, that's really not going to produce results. Yet when it comes to health and longevity and vitality and healing, this is what most people do. Meaning most people are talking about tools, they're talking about raw materials, they're saying, oh, well, this hammer is better than that hammer, oh, you need this nail, or oh, you need this drywall, or oh, this paint color is better than that paint color, oh, this paint color is the newest, the greatest, the most proven, the best, the most awesomest ever, you have to get it now, there's only 20 in stock, order now. That whole thing. But in reality, that's, again, not really focusing on the blueprint or really the solid foundation, because really without these things, the results that we are trying to manifest are really going to be undermined and really hindered. Meaning we can just jump into that and we can produce a little bit of results, but is it going to be real, sustainable and tangible and smooth and fluid? Usually not. Usually it's going to be full of discord and bouncing back and forth and yo-yo and just feeling really stressed and uptight, which really defeats the whole purpose, because health should be smooth. It should feel good. It should be fluid and flowing. Because if it's not, that's really more about tension and dis-ease or a lack of ease, which is actually the opposite of health. Because where there's free flow in movement, that's where health lies. Where there's blockage, fixation, stagnation, rigidity, that's where dis-ease or a lack of ease is taking hold and starting to manifest. So we need to keep that in mind when we're dealing with any sort of health or longevity strategy. So bearing all of these things in mind, I've created what I call the longevity blueprint. This is really the sum total of my work up until this day, and something I've been really working on a lot over the last probably couple of years. And if you've enjoyed any of my videos in that time frame, they were just small little pieces and small little tidbits and previews of the longevity blueprint. So basically what the longevity blueprint is a 4-week live training, live educational program where we're going to explore all the different pieces and really build that solid foundation and build that solid blueprint. Because again, once we have that blueprint, once we have that clear picture, once we have that solid foundation, then everything becomes a lot easier. Then we can say, oh, well, that's the tool I need for this, that's the tool I need for that, that's going to be the best for this, that's the best raw material, and it becomes really easy and really empowering and really engaging. And it takes the responsibility and the power and puts it back in our hands and allows us to choose what's right for us and really create something that's completely fine-tuned and personalized. Because the fact of the matter is, the reality is, what's right for me may not necessarily be right for you. What's right for you may not necessarily be right for me. Because we're all on a different journey, we're all in a different place, we all have different imbalances and things we're trying to sort out. So we, rather than needing a generic one-size-fits-all approach, we need something that allows us to be empowered, to be engaged, and to figure out, this is the right thing for me right now, this is the best, this is going to produce the result that I need, the quickest, the fastest, the easiest, and most importantly, the cheapest. So that's what the longevity blueprint is and what it's all about. And again, it's going to cover all the different bases. Because really health and longevity and vitality and healing shouldn't be really hard or complex. It should be actually quite simple, obvious, and pretty easy. Meaning it's going to come down to a few different areas. It's going to come down to our mental aspect, our emotions, our psyche, our spiritual aspects. It's going to come down to our diet. It's going to come down to our breathing. It's going to come down to our exercise and movement programs. And really whatever we're trying to create in our lives is going to come back to these few solid pieces. So to have solid, time-tested, natural principles which can deliver us the results is obviously going to be crucial and very important. So again, Longevity Blueprint is something I'm really excited to be sharing. It's something I've been working on a lot over the last couple of years, and it's finally ready to go. So again, it's going to be a live training program. If you want to be a part of this, if you want to build your own solid foundation, build your own longevity blueprint, you can do that by going to HyperionAcademy.com and by becoming a member on that site. And this is going to be the first of many monthly classes which I'll be conducting. First month is going to be the Longevity Blueprint. Next month is going to be a program that I call Everyday Detox. Third month is going to be something which is even more exciting, and on and on and on. So basically, as a member of that site, you're going to get a live training educational program every single month on top of all of the other regular content which I'll post every single week. On top of that, you'll have access to the Hyperion Academy forums, where you can participate and submit questions for a monthly Q&A and interact with all of the other members of the site. You also get a discount to Hyperion Herbs for the entire length of your membership. You can use that discount as many times as you possibly want. And there's a whole host of other things that you're going to get as a member that are listed on the site, but I won't go into all of those things now. But definitely check out the link below. Hopefully I will see you on the Longevity Blueprint class. It's going to be, like I said, the best thing that I've ever done. And I look forward to talking to you soon.